This is Austin Liddy Limits, where authors talk to authors about books and the craft of storytelling. Sponsored by Blue Ink Review, because typing "the end" is just the beginning. Find out more at blueinkreview.com. Emily John Tobias' debut story collection Monarch is the winner of the 2024 American Book Fest International Book Awards in the short story collection category. Today, Emily gives us a short reading for Austin Liddy Limits.
Hello there, my name is Emily John Tobias, and I am going to read from a short story in my new collection, Monarch. This is from Nova, where we have Betty, who is a teen runaway from LA, who has just met and become quickly enamored by Jones in Venice Beach. I followed her down the boardwalk. She swayed one long stride, crossing over the next, hips moving in time with how the waves crash. Feathers off her earlobes blew back behind her. She outstretched her long arms, wrists twirling, fingers strumming ocean air like she knew just how to play the way the air moved her. When she spun toward me, Venice gently carried her hair forward across her face, wrapped around her neck. She smiled at me, then whirled back toward the water. I smelled her in the wind, vanilla and dirt. I breathed in Venice, sewers and smoke from good weed, bodies and skin that had been there all day long, all along. I saw the old guy from before, same spot, electric in hand, swaying along to Sweet Jane. His shirt was on this time. He'd taken his glasses off. He looked at me again, but this time I met his eyes and nodded my head. I knew then he belonged there. I looked for Jones, couldn't tell where she ended and the shore began. I caught her feathers again, and she was like the black raven itself, swooped and circling. Sun settled, tourists retreated. Venice rolled on to her back and into night, and all the shit came out of hiding like fleas from a dog's belly. The place seemed inebriating. Against the boardwalk, Jones smoldered and Venice flared with buzzed freaks like hungry flies. The tide bellowed behind them, and I heard an echo, a whisper in the rumble, an old familiar like my mother's. There's something mystical here, and I was intoxicated, drunk on her voice, Venice. Hooked by the white fingertips of each capped wave tugging me closer. Venice's breath was air to a fire inside me. All for her, all for you, my queen. I wanted to scream, overtaken by her untamed sea, waves wilder and dark than day.
This has been a presentation of Austin Liddy Limits, made possible with help from our good friends at Blue Ink Review, where typing "the end" is just the beginning. Find out more at blueinkreview.com.